For those who have checked the DV lottery results and found out that they have won the DV lottery, I know one of the first questions you are asking yourself, where will I go and stay in America? Who will be my host? That's the key question. Some people know friends, some people have relatives in America, but some people doesn't know anybody in America. How can I get the host? That's number one. But who is the host? What are the things are considered this is a good host and the embassy will be able to give me the visa and not deny me the visa because of something coming from the host? Does that make sense? I think so. Welcome everyone, this is EBM Ernest Boniface Makulilo, and I welcome you to the EBM Scholars, the home of opportunities where you can be able to learn a lot of things and get opportunities. You can be able to excel in one way or another. Today I'm going to talk about the host. The first statement I want to put about the host: your host, the host in the United States of America, is not your sponsor. Get that one, quote me on that one. The host you are going to stay in America is not your sponsor. Why? Very simple reason. The DV lottery is not a sponsorship program. It is vastly different from if you are getting green card basing on family preference. If you get married to a U.S. citizen, or a U.S. citizen is going to file for a child from another country, their child to come here, or their parents, or their spouses overseas, wherever, something like that, that is the U.S. citizen is sponsoring someone. The status as an American citizen makes me having opportunity to bring someone. I'm sponsoring you. You are coming to America because of me as American citizen. And the same way a green card holder can sponsor, but it takes longer years, whatever, all those kind of things. So that is some of the sponsorship program. Or whatever, by work, your employer is the one sponsoring you. But the DV lottery is not a sponsorship program. It's a government program. So if you want to sponsor, your government, United States government, Biden will be your sponsor then. If you want to find a sponsor, yes, President Biden will be your sponsor. It's not a sponsorship program. You have to know that. So for that case, the question, when you are filling the DS-260, they will ask you two types of address. The current address where you are, and what they call permanent address. And they put a clarification on the permanent address. Where are you going to stay? The permanent address is the address where you are going to stay in America. And that address, they put more explanation, is the address where we are going to send the green card, the actual green card. And that is the same address will be able to send the social security number. But when you are going to apply the social security, they will be able to give you, you can apply, you can give any other address. So the green card is like this one, but this is not a green card. This is a passport card. But just like this one, but this one is more whitish. Green card is typical, all of it is green. That's why it's called a green card, is the nickname. So the question is, write the address where you are staying in the US. There is no question, write the host. We are using the terminology host because someone is giving you a place to stay. But technically there it is written, write the address where you're going to stay in America. And the address, you can even not put the name. It's okay. The address I'm going to stay, the address has to have the street name. And if they have the house number or apartment number, so it will be, I'm giving an example. Let's say 1510, let's say the city of Johnson Avenue, Belton, the city, Missouri is the state, zip code 601, whatever, 6012, whatever the zip code you're going to put there. You can put the name, care of so and so, then you can put the address, but you are not required to put the name of anybody on the DS-260 because they want just the address. They don't want the person who lives in that address. So for that particular case, just put the address. Yes, the consular will ask you, who is your host? If you're going to someone, oh, the host is so and so. I mean, how do you know the person? We say, oh, I know because maybe we were in the same school, or I know through social media. They don't care about that. As long as the host, which comes to another question, does the host must be a U.S. citizen or green card holder, or anybody can be your host? So because this is not a sponsorship program, anybody can be your host. Even international student can be your host. So there is no problem with that. So there is no requirement of immigration being a citizen or green card holder because you are not sponsoring someone. So it's just the people, they give you a place to stay, place to sleep. So I can be an international student, I can ask you, oh, come and stay with me. There is no problem. But one thing you need to be careful is make sure the host doesn't have a criminal background, which is a bad background. There are certain things someone can be going to the prison because they didn't pay child support. Those are not criminal issue. Someone has traffic violation went even to prison. Those are not, I'm talking about the severe, heavy duty stuff, most wanted things. If those are the person you are going to stay with, U.S. Embassy might start putting some question mark. Are you going to be recruited to do something bad to the U.S. government? So that is something you need to know about that. Okay, then it comes to another question. How do I get that host? There are different ways. I made the video about that. Number one, if you don't have a relative, if you don't know any person, this is different ways. Start going to the social media. Go on Facebook, go to Instagram, go to Twitter. Just write, I have won the DVLOTTERY. I'm looking at any person in any state in America who can be able to host me. That will be one place to start. Number two, start finding the Facebook groups. Maybe if let's say you're from Ghana or you are Kenyan, find Kenyans in Minnesota, Kenyan in Missouri, Kenyan in Texas. There is different associations. Write to the chairperson, write to the president, wherever there's association. I have one. I'm looking for someone to help me to start my life there, even if we're a month, 2 months, just to come there. There are some people to be able to help you. If you are Christian or Muslim, if you are Muslim, find the different mosques around in different cities. Write to the administration of that mosque. There is a sheikh, there is imam, somebody will be able to respond to you. If you are Catholic, write to the Catholic Church, different whatever. If you are Baptist, whatever, just start finding different ways on how you can be able to find people. Then, this is just for your life. Just in the future, you need to have a friend outside your country. Don't have all your friends because you're just eating fufu together. You are just eating pilau together. You are just eating cassava together. You are just eating jollof together. No. Find people out of your network. Not just for green card, just for other advice. People from different perspectives, different countries. But if you are all the people you are following in your social media, Davido, Diamond, whatever, it's good. But if you don't follow people who give the good things like us, you end up like, oh, I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody. Yeah, we are here. But you cannot just come today, follow me on social media and asking me, can I be your host? But if we've been friends, like here and there, you're asking me a question, whatever, like 2 years, I can consider you. That's why you need to get connected to other people. So that's how you get some host in America. Another question is, how long can you stay to that host? That depends on relationship with that host. If it's your relative, it might not be a big deal. But some people can tell you, come here and stay for is 3 months or 4 months. People can tell you, people are very open. You can ask and not all those kind of things. But what happens if I don't have a host, I don't have the address in America? Obviously, you cannot finish the DSC 260. You have to fill the form DSC 260, even if you don't go to stay to that person. As long as a good person, just use the address, but you'll figure out down the road before you find another person. But you have to complete the DSC 260 with the address of where you were expected to stay in America. You can change that address later. So those are the key important things you need to know about the host, how to find the host. And don't ask the host, can you send me the financial affidavit? There is no affidavit support. There is no public charge any longer. Just watch my video. I've explained that one. They are no longer there. So you don't need to worry. Don't, oh, send me this, you are my sponsor. No. if you tell anybody, can you sponsor me? They're not going to sponsor you. They are going to give you the address where to stay, but they're not going to be your sponsor. So you have to know that. Oh, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much, everyone. Remember to share the video and like it so that the YouTube can continue sharing to so many people. Thank you, everyone, and goodbye.